Hey, Pretty Girl Club. Welcome to another Exotical Storytime. If you want your storytime featured on this channel, be sure to email me at exoticalsunited@gmail.com. This series is very important because a lot of people love to say that we are delusional and that we're all making things up. But at this point, we've got 10,000 people on this channel. Actually, we've got over 11,000 people on this channel now. We can't all be making this stuff up. We can't all be delusional when we talk about pretty girl problems or hair texture envy or skin tone envy. We can't all be making this stuff up. But let's get into today's story time. She says, "Hi, I am MLS and I want to share my story about how I was bullied for being mixed. In high school, I had to move schools because I was taken into foster care. And when I got to the new school, I was harassed and bullied by an unambiguous black woman that was made to be partnered up with me because I was new to the school. They chose her at random, and I was put in every class with her. She was okay to me at first, and I thought we were friends, but she changed within weeks, and she told me who and who not to talk to. She isolated me and didn't want me to have any other friends but her. She started with telling me not to talk to others, then she moved on to calling me names. She made me hate school. I used to feel sick every night at the thought of seeing her the next day because she was so horrible to me. She gave me the nickname the Mutt, and she would say, the one that should not exist. She also used to pull on my hair and accuse me of having fake hair. I believe she targeted me because I was new to the school and I was an easy target for her." Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people, whenever they see the pretty girl in a vulnerable position, like you're the new girl at work, you're the new girl at school, you're the new girl in the friend group, a lot of women will use this as an opportunity to humble you or to try to exert their social power over you. I've seen this happen plenty of times. I actually have a video coming up on this channel talking about how some people will punish you for being beautiful. So if they feel like you are higher up on a social hierarchy, whether it's because of your racial background, your phenotype, hair texture, or whatever, a lot of people use that as an opportunity to punish you. Let's continue. She says, "She also put her hands on me multiple times. Once when I was walking home, she pushed me into the bushes and punched me over and over. I didn't fight back because I am not a fighter. She was a lot bigger and stronger than me, and I didn't want it to get worse. I just wanted it to stop at the time it was happening. Another time, she pushed me down the stairs. Another time, we were just talking, and suddenly she slapped me hard around the face for no reason at all. She would sit next to me in every class. I couldn't get away from her. She was really obsessed with me. She also insulted the way I look, and when my hair looked good, she would be the one that told me my hair looked ugly. But on the days that she would say my hair looked ugly, other people would compliment me. So I know it was out of jealousy." Yeah, this is just another humbling tactic. Oftentimes, when people know that you have pretty privilege, they want to make sure that they bring you down a notch by being the only one to call out your flaws. So if they see a lot of other people saying, "Oh, you're so pretty," or "Oh, I like your hair," they're going to go out of their way to be like, "Oh, no, actually, you're not pretty. Oh, actually, your hair is not that cute." But let's continue. "She called me ugly all of the time and would tell me I am not better than her just because I am mixed, even though I never said I was better than her. She said the most racist things about other groups of people, too. She drained me because of the hate she had for people. I just didn't share that hatred for other groups with her. She would say things like, 'I only like black people.' I knew she meant me too because she would remind me that I am mixed and not black, even though in the UK we call ourselves mixed anyway. And I never claimed to be black. She would always remind me that I was mixed, and she would laugh about it and try to make me believe it was something I should be ashamed of. I remember when it was her birthday coming up, she demanded that I buy her gifts or she would make more troubles in my life. So I bought the things she told me to get her. I never got a thank you. There was a few times where we met up outside of school. One of those times, she said to go to McDonald's, so we did. And she told me I had to pay for her food, so I did it because I didn't want her to cause a scene, as I knew she was like that. Then when the food arrived, she was not happy. She said it was not what she wanted and screamed at me in front of everyone and told me to get what she wanted right now. That was the last day she got violent with me because I walked out of there and went home. I could go on with this story, but it would be a long one. I do regret being weak and not standing up for myself sooner, but in the last year of school, the day after what she had done in McDonald's is the day I did stand up for myself, and I told her I wanted nothing more to do with her. After that, she tried to be nice to me, but I ignored her and never spoke to her for the rest of school. She did try to reach out to me on Facebook since school has ended, but I ignored her. Yeah, a lot of people, they want to exert power over mixed race women or women who look mixed, and they do this on purpose because it makes them feel more powerful to know that, hey, I have this pretty girl as my sidekick, or like, hey, I just sunned her, I just punked her. It makes them feel like they are higher up on a social hierarchy than you. And I've noticed that a lot of people, they will target you, especially if you're an introverted mixed race person, or you don't really talk much, or you are not a fighter, you're not a violent person, you're a non-confrontational person. These are the types of women who tend to get targeted a lot by the women who are like narcissistic and obsessed with you. And a lot of these same women who will put you down, they would also trade places with you if they could. But what do you ladies think? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.